Let me tell you something that nobody talks about enough. Some women hit 40 and they don't just age gracefully. They look like they're aging in reverse. We're talking glowing skin, killer confidence, energy that turns heads. And guess what? It's not about luck. This isn't about Botox or some miracle serum you can't afford. It's about habits, mindset, daily choices. Because youth isn't just what's on your face, it's how you live. In this video, I'm going to break down the real reasons why some women look 25 when they're 40, and how you can too. No fluff, no filters, just truth. Let's get one thing straight. Aging isn't just about genetics. That's the excuse people love to use because it takes the pressure off. Oh, she just has good genes. No, she probably has better habits. The women who walk into a room at 40 looking like they just stepped out of their 20s aren't doing magic. They're doing work. Small, intentional, consistent work that stacks up over time and shows up on their face, in their posture, in their energy. Aging well isn't a lottery, it's a choice. And it starts with your daily habits. Think about it. Your skin doesn't just start sagging overnight. Your energy doesn't just disappear one morning. That's not how the body works. These things happen gradually, day by day, year by year. The problem is, most people don't even notice their habits because they're too small to feel in the moment. That soda every afternoon, the 4 hours of sleep, the skipped workouts, the constant stress. It doesn't feel like much today, but stack that behavior for 5, 10, 15 years, it shows. And it shows everywhere, from your skin to your hair to your mood. Now, flip that around. What if every day you're doing the little things that fuel your body, calm your mind, and protect your energy? What if you're hydrating like your skin depends on it? Because it does. What if you're moving your body not because you have to, but because you get to? What if you're feeding yourself real food, not just for the calories, but for the nutrients that rebuild your cells, regulate your hormones, and keep inflammation in check? You see, youth isn't a look, it's a pattern. And women who look 25 at 40 have built patterns that support vitality. They don't skip sleep to binge watch Netflix. They don't live off caffeine and sugar. They aren't perfect, but they're intentional. They understand that their body is listening to them every single day, and it responds. It adapts to the way you treat it. If you're feeding it junk, running it into the ground, ignoring rest, neglecting joy, of course it's going to age faster. Of course you're going to wake up feeling worn down. That's not time doing that to you. That's your habits doing that to you. And let's talk about the way you talk to yourself. Because how you treat your body also depends on what's happening in your mind. You can't expect to glow on the outside when you're constantly tearing yourself down on the inside. Self-respect is a habit. Boundaries are a habit. Speaking kindly to yourself is a habit. The women who age well aren't just slathering on moisturizer. They're protecting their peace. They're filtering out toxicity. They're saying no to the things that drain them, because stress shows up on your face. Worry lives in your jaw, your eyes, your posture. You can see it on people. You feel it in their energy. Daily habits are your foundation. Not the 5-day juice cleanse, not the spa weekend, not the New Year, New Me goals you forget by February. It's what you do every day when nobody's watching. It's drinking the water. It's stepping outside for some sunlight. It's walking away from the screen and stretching your body. It's choosing real food when fast food feels easier. It's turning off the phone at 10 p.m. and choosing rest over distraction. It's small, but powerful. It's boring, but transformative. And here's the kicker. These habits aren't just about looking young. They keep you young on the inside. Your organs, your joints, your gut, your brain, they all benefit from the way you live your day. You're not just fighting wrinkles, you're preserving vitality. You're building resilience. And that's what gives women that unexplainable glow that makes people say, wow, what are you doing? The truth is, she's not doing anything crazy. She's just been choosing herself every day for the last 10 years. The women who age like fine wine don't wait until the damage is done to fix it. They prevent it. They show up for themselves when it's inconvenient. They don't need motivation every day. They need systems, routines, self-respect. They understand that every time they make a decision, they're either aging forward or aging backward. Every choice is a vote. Every behavior adds up, and they're not chasing youth. They're investing in longevity. They're in it for the long game. And that's what makes all the difference. Here's what most people don't know. When your body is under stress, even low-level, constant stress, it produces cortisol. That's your fight or flight hormone. It's useful when you're in danger. It's not so useful when you're sitting in traffic or overthinking your texts at 1 a.m. When cortisol is elevated for too long, it starts damaging your systems. Your skin becomes dull, your digestion gets sluggish, your hair starts thinning, your sleep gets wrecked, you wake up tired, you look tired. And no amount of concealer can fix what's happening underneath. Some of the most put-together women on the outside are silently battling burnout on the inside. They've got the outfit, the smile, the hustle, but their body is screaming for rest. And over time, the cracks start to show. The constant worry, the people-pleasing, the late nights, the emotional overload, that stuff doesn't just pass through you. It stays, it settles, and it changes you. It changes how you breathe, how you sleep, how your body repairs itself. Stress slows down your healing. It speeds up aging. It attacks your collagen, your immune system, even your memory. You can be doing everything right on paper. But if your nervous system is constantly in overdrive, your body can't prioritize beauty. It prioritizes survival. And here's the thing. Your body keeps score. You think you're being productive by pushing through your to-do list, ignoring how tired or tense you feel, but your body knows, and it will eventually tell you. Maybe through breakouts, maybe through exhaustion, maybe through weight gain or chronic pain or hair loss. It's not failing you, it's trying to talk to you, but you're too busy being stressed to listen. You live in a world that glamorizes being busy, being available 24/7, doing all the things for all the people. But the truth is, constantly being in survival mode is a fast track to aging before your time. The women who look 25 at 40, they've learned to protect their peace like it's a paycheck. They don't let everyone have access to their energy. They say no. They set boundaries. They prioritize sleep like it's sacred. They unplug, they rest. Not because they're lazy, but because they're smart enough to know that stress is not a badge of honor. It's a warning sign. And let's talk about emotional stress, the kind that doesn't come from work or money, but from relationships. That fight you keep having with your partner, that friend who drains you, the guilt you carry from trying to be everything for everyone. That stress eats you alive. It shortens your fuse, it clutters your mind, it robs you of your glow. When you're constantly emotionally triggered, your face tenses up, your body stiffens. You hold that stress in your jaw, your shoulders, your chest. It reflects in your posture, your tone, your vibe. People can see it, even if you smile through it. You can't talk about aging and not talk about stress. Because stress is the thing that makes you feel older than you are. It's what steals your light. And no amount of skincare can erase what's rooted in how you live. If you want to look and feel young, you've got to stop glorifying the grind and start listening to your body. It's not just about taking a bubble bath on Sundays. It's about noticing when you're clenching your teeth during the day. It's about recognizing when your breath is shallow. It's about checking in with yourself instead of checking your notifications. The women who are aging in reverse aren't just genetically blessed. They're emotionally disciplined. They're not letting every situation steal their peace. They've learned how to let things go. They've learned to sit in silence, to unplug, to be still. Because when your nervous system calms down, everything in your body gets better. Your digestion improves, your sleep gets deeper, your skin starts glowing again, your thoughts get clearer, and that radiance, that inner calm becomes visible. People notice it. They just can't put their finger on what's different. But you know it's because you stopped letting stress run the show. You want to know, there's no hack, no cream, no supplement on the planet that can outdo the basics. Sleep, hydration, and movement. These are the quiet, powerful habits that don't get enough credit. You want to know why some women are glowing at 40, radiating energy, walking into a room like a beam of sunlight? It's not because they found some magic potion. It's because they respect the fundamentals. They don't cut corners when it comes to the things their body truly needs. They don't treat rest like it's optional. They don't wait until they're falling apart to drink water. They don't move their bodies to punish themselves. They do it to fuel themselves. Sleep is not a luxury. It's a requirement. It's when your body repairs, resets, rebuilds. Every cell in your body depends on quality sleep to regenerate. Your skin produces collagen while you're sleeping. Your brain processes emotions, memories, stress. Your hormones rebalance. And yet, people treat sleep like a chore, like it's the thing they'll get to later after they've checked all the boxes. You can't cheat sleep and expect to glow. It doesn't work like that. That dull skin, that brain fog, those dark circles, it's not age, it's exhaustion. You need deep, uninterrupted, consistent sleep if you want to look and feel your best, not just for a night or two, every single night. And don't just think about the number of hours, think about the quality. Are you sleeping in a dark, quiet room? Are you falling asleep with your phone in your hand, scrolling through chaos right before you close your eyes? Are you getting real rest or just lying in bed, stressed out, running through tomorrow's to-do list? Rest isn't just physical, it's mental. And when you're constantly wired, constantly on, your body never fully relaxes. That tension, that low-grade anxiety, it doesn't let your system repair the way it's supposed to. And over time, it takes a toll on your face, on your energy, on your entire mood. Now, hydration, this one is almost too simple, and that's why people overlook it, but dehydration is aging you faster than you realize. You're made of water. Your skin, your brain, your muscles, your organs. Every part of you needs hydration to function. And most people are walking around mildly dehydrated all day. They're chugging coffee, skipping water, mistaking thirst for hunger, and wondering why they feel sluggish, why their skin looks dry, why they can't focus. Water isn't optional, it's essential. And when you start prioritizing it, you'll see the difference almost immediately. Your skin becomes clearer, your digestion improves, your energy levels rise. Your body thanks you in ways you can actually feel. Hydration isn't just about how much water you drink, it's when you drink it. Are you starting your day with water before anything else? Are you sipping consistently or waiting until you're parched? Are you balancing your caffeine and alcohol with real hydration? These tiny adjustments make a huge difference over time. And it's not hard. It just takes awareness. The women who look refreshed, vibrant, and healthy, They're not guessing, they're intentional. They don't leave it up to chance. They carry the water. They drink it. They prioritize it. Because they know their glow depends on it. And then we get to movement, the most misunderstood form of self-care. This isn't about punishing your body into a smaller size. This is about honoring what your body was built to do. Your body was designed to move, to stretch, to sweat, to walk, to breathe deeply. Movement isn't just physical, it's emotional. When you move, you release stress. You boost your mood, you pump oxygen through your cells, but you stimulate circulation. That glow people chase with highlighters and filters, it comes from real blood flow, real oxygen, real vitality. And you don't need a fancy gym membership to get it. You need consistency. You need to move every single day, even if it's just a walk, some stretching, dancing in your kitchen, anything. Movement tells your body, I'm alive, I'm here, I'm strong. It resets your posture, your mindset, your energy. It's one of the fastest ways to shift your state when you're feeling stuck. And it's one of the most powerful anti-aging tools we have. Because when you move, you sweat, you detox, you shake off the emotional weight, you become more present in your body, more connected. And that connection, that awareness, it keeps you confident. It makes you feel powerful, not just look powerful. The women who walk into a room with that undeniable presence, they move, they hydrate, they sleep. They don't rely on quick fixes because they know the real work happens in the small moments, the consistent choices, the boring routines that nobody applauds. But those routines build resilience. They build beauty from the inside out. They keep you grounded, glowing, and fully alive. You can use the best skincare in the world, hire the most expensive trainer, eat all the organic food, but if your mindset is toxic, it will show on your face, in your eyes, in your energy. You can't fake peace. You can't pretend happiness. You can't cover up bitterness with concealer. What you believe, what you repeat to yourself every day, the stories you carry in your head, they don't just stay in your mind. They live in your body. They live in your expression. They show up when you speak, when you smile, when you walk into a room. Your mindset leaves a mark, whether you like it or not. The women who look effortlessly young into their 40s and beyond, they've done more than take care of their skin. They've taken care of their thoughts. They've unlearned the stories that kept them small. They've stopped criticizing themselves every time they look in the mirror. They've decided that beauty is not a number and worth is not measured by wrinkles. That decision alone changes everything because confidence is magnetic. Joy is radiant. Gratitude lifts your face in a way no plastic surgeon ever could. It's not about perfection. It's about presence. It's about presence. It's about alignment. And people can feel it. Every thought you repeat becomes a belief. Every belief shapes your actions, and your actions shape your body, your face, your voice, your life. That's why you can look at two women the same age with the same lifestyle, and one of them just feels younger. It's the mindset. One believes she's running out of time, always chasing, always comparing, always hustling for her worth. The other believes she's just getting started. She shows up with curiosity. She takes up space. She laughs without filtering herself. That energy is youth. That openness is vitality. And you can't fake that with makeup or lighting. It's who you are at your core. Your face holds your patterns. If you carry stress, your jaw tightens. If you worry too much, your forehead holds the tension. If you spend years criticizing yourself, your eyes lose their light. The way you think about yourself becomes the way others experience you. If you walk around believing you're not enough, that belief lives in your shoulders, your tone, your expressions. It dims you. But when you shift that mindset, when you start treating yourself with compassion, when you start seeing challenges as growth instead of failure, your entire presence changes. You soften. You lift. You glow. It's not about being positive all the time. That's not realistic, and it's not helpful. Life is hard. You're allowed to have bad days. But there's a difference between having a tough moment and living in a state of mental negativity. The women who age well have trained themselves to reframe. They've learned how to speak to themselves the way they'd speak to someone they love. They catch themselves when they spiral into self-doubt or comparison, and they don't stay there. They shift. That shift doesn't just impact how they feel. It impacts how they look, how they show up, how they live. You've probably met someone who just has this glow about them, not because they have flawless skin or perfect features, but because they radiate something you can't quite explain. That something is usually self-acceptance, peace, confidence, a calm mind, a kind heart. And you better believe that kind of energy keeps you young because it relaxes your nervous system. It reduces stress hormones. It allows your body to rest, to digest, to repair. When your mind is kind, your body responds. When your thoughts are empowering, your posture changes. Your eyes shine brighter. Your smile comes easier. That's real youth. Your mindset affects your habits too. If you believe you're too old, too far gone, too tired, then you'll live like it. You'll stop trying. You'll shrink yourself. You'll accept defeat. But if you believe aging is not a decline, but a process of becoming more of who you are, then you'll live differently. You'll walk taller. You'll take better care of yourself. You'll speak with more clarity. You'll make choices from love instead of fear. And that difference adds up. Over time, that mindset builds a life you're proud of. And pride is beautiful. Peace is beautiful. And joy, that's the fountain of youth nobody's talking about. So it starts with how you talk to yourself in the quiet moments. The voice in your head, is it a bully or a coach? Are you tearing yourself down every time you see a line on your face? Or are you appreciating the light